Umamusume has been out for quite some time now, and a lot of people have finally noticed what kind of game this is, and I've also realized how freaking time-consuming it also is. And because of this, I decided to make a poll asking people how they currently feel about the game. I don't mind the fact that this poll was actually made almost a month ago, and this video is only coming out now. I'm just procrastinating as usual. Of course, I won't be going over every single reply from this community post because there have been quite a few of them, and if I actually read all of them, this video would be way too long. So I've only included the ones that I read during stream when I actually made this community post. My favorite game genre is roguelikes, so the repetition doesn't bother me, but I do see the glaring problem on both sides of the spectrum. Okay. From the PvE side, we only have IgorAkou. They have nothing to do, but the game will get better once we have a variety of careers. Yes, definitely. From the PvP side, you are burned out from the CM. I think free-to-plays or FTPs need to pick and choose their battles. Definitely, you really need to plan around your polls for this one. It's a little bit rough, can be a little bit rough. If you're a day one player, free-to-play player, who rolled or re-rolled for 10+ hours for Keep the Sun on Black, then used up all energy drinks and sweated in every CM, then you're going to have a mental breakdown eventually. Sometimes we need to take things slowly. I know it sucks with all the FOMO, but it's either take it slow, be miserable sweating it out, or quit altogether. Maybe. Okay, we have Jolly Rockets over here. So many things kill the game for me, such as the grind feeling hollow, bland, and rewards also feeling worthless. Ooh, some really harsh words. Alongside the system itself as a whole is overly against you. The RNG is against you, and it ruins the fun. Coupled with the gacha mechanics, which itself is a kind of worms. I enjoyed it until I tried to get better. I want to play the game to have fun, not a spreadsheet simulator, and the gacha spreadsheet simulator is exactly what I got from the game. If others enjoy that sort of thing, go for it, but if that's what it takes to get high grade perfect Umas, I'm out. Some really strong opinion here. Also, I forgot to mention, the majority of people did pick this option, mentioning how the grind is a little bit annoying, or is annoying, but they still like the game. Some people, however, a good amount of people did pick the being burned out and being tired of the grind. I'm guessing this guy did pick the first option, would make a lot of sense. I don't really agree with the grind feeling hollow and bland. There is some fun in it. In my opinion, of course, this is just me. The rewards are definitely a little bit too low, the rewards. But I will say the grind can be really annoying, because it does take a while to do runs, does take a good amount of time, and sometimes that time can be just worthless. You don't get a good Uma and you don't even get a good parent at the same time. So, you know, it can be rough. It can be rough on the mental. With the main emphasis being on PvP until they bring in the new career path, the gameplay loop is definitely a bit difficult to stay engaged in if you're not too interested in PvP. Definitely. A lot of people are not very fond of PvP modes. I personally actually also wasn't really into PvP before Umamusume, but for some reason, when I got into PvP in Umamusume, it kind of gave me the itch to be better. You know, I don't know why. With that said, these days I don't really care too much. Yeah, I don't really care too much. Full knowledge of CM schedule matter makes the game feel like a never-ending war between the players and 50 layers of RNG, in the hope of trying to be even remotely competitive both for parents and ace runners. I cared about Taurus, but after seeing the Clone Wars, the Clone Wars, that CM was, I just decided I'd rather lose a character or with characters I like than deal with the frustration and nonsense min-maxing meta grinding for any upcoming CM. I'm satisfied with running my 3 pace chaser teams for Gemini, and it's been a lot more enjoyable. Honestly, I will say, I enjoy the game way more when I'm training characters that I like. Like whenever I'm training with Goldship, it's so annoying to train with Goldship. I really don't like training with Goldship because I don't like Goldship. I mean, she's hot, but she's also annoying. I just don't like her as a character. Might be one of the few ones that doesn't like Goldship, to be honest, but it's definitely way more fun whenever we are training with characters that we do like. Guys, always pull for your favorite characters. Never pull for meta characters. Speaking for me anyway. Also got several new 3-star Umas while pulling for Saiyan Sky, and that brought some much-needed refreshness to my turn. That's nice. Okay, let's see. JC says, playing JP version more for about a month or two for now. Been enjoying trying to hit the stat caps and design your island and getting my rank up as high as possible. Trying to get UA rank now. Very nice, very nice. Waiting for some quality of life and new scenario in global. Okay. A neutral guy here is just enjoying JP. Honestly, JP is probably way more enjoyable than global right now, which is not surprising. JP is honestly way nicer. I do recommend everybody to try JP. It's honestly quite a nice game over there. Crony profile picture. As someone that don't care about PvP at all, I even stopped doing dailies. It's been a month now. I just don't feel like there's or anything I can do in the game. Damn. Yeah, this is what Curious was mentioning. If you don't care about PvP, you don't really have a reason to play the game. So yeah, you just stop playing the game eventually. I mean, you have the story, I guess. Some people might have fun just trying to increase the rank of their characters. Then that can be fun in itself. Yeah, that's basically it. But valid opinion, valid opinion. Moving on here, there are many variables, and the experience for some may be very different. But certainly, the fast pace does not allow for a calm rhythm when you need to start with parents and aces for the next CM when the current CM is already starting, or even a week before CM Gemini, for example. The next CM will be worse in my opinion, despite being a mile. Really? Because the most recommended aces are Saiyan Sky or Smart Falcon. And if you can't, or if you don't have both of them, or... well, I don't know about that. Global revolves around the meta. What do you mean global? Even JP. You can't be competitive. And Umamusume is already 4 years old, so we already know everything that works and what doesn't. I mean, even in JP is competitive. This is a competitive gacha game. But it is true, we don't really have that much time between champions meeting in global. It's kind of unfortunate. In any case, moving on here. A CM every month or 3 weeks is a lot, especially if you want to build a good horse. I still really love the game, but it's getting to be a lot, huh? Is that correct? Is that grammatically correct? It could be my fault because I'm trying to work on groundwork sparse at the moment. That is kind of rough. Banana, oh my god, banana chat, banana. Banana do be the meta. I like the grind, but I need the quality of life JP. Oh damn, okay, a different answer here. JP has like seeing what you get from events. That's the one thing I'm tired of always having to another screen to play the game. That is true, that is true. The outcome button would be really nice to have. Not only the outcome, but a lot of stuff to be honest. I have an issue where almost all of my 9-star Umas are inbred. With my other inbred 9-star Umas, I realized that I play too much per day. I only have to do 3 runs max, all with borrowed Umas to prevent inbred. Wait, what's the inbred thing? Is that bad? Is that bad? Yeah, bad in real life, of course. But I don't think it's bad in the game. Don't you get like higher affinity? Actually, if you are inbred, I guess. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. When you train our Umas, it's RNG. Finishing the training, the sparks are RNG. Then we put our Uma into the run. The Uma's condition is RNG. That's not enough. When you race, despite the stats and the skills we have on our Umas, it's still RNG. Like higher stats, sometimes literally the lower stats. You just don't have the better skill. Even with the better skills, it's RNG to be honest. I can't really have all the good skills that I want in my Umas due to its RNG nature, because sometimes a good run doesn't accompany I can't pronounce that word. With a good skill hint, all this RNG makes each of these games' races completely unique. We don't really know the result until the very end, but of course, it's also potentially become its biggest downside. Not many people have the patience to grind every day. Also, this game barely has a safety net for all the grinders, either whales or not. Doing hundreds of runs doesn't guarantee a 3-star blue spark, not to mention the good pink or white spark. The game also becomes a haven for the lucky. It's true, man, I know the CM is a whale and RNG fest, but it has been so demotivating doing runs. It definitely is. It definitely is. At first, I routinely check the stats with calculators online or river spreadsheets I found from the guides I watch and read. At some point, I don't do that anymore. I'm just remembering the bare thresholds that I really need to remember, like the stamina checkpoint, and buying the skills based on what I think I need, because no matter the stats and the skills, it's still RNG. But you can minimize the risk by preparing better or doing a calculated run. What do you mean a calculated run? Of course, it's true, but it's still RNG. In the speed, you need still energy. In the end of the day, this game is heavily relied on luck. I'm okay with being called a bad trainer or having skill issue, whatever, because they aren't wrong, especially if luck is considered a skill. I probably have my luck stat on the lower side now, but nonetheless, this game is pretty fun. I want to support the Umas and the real horses they took inspiration from. I'll train my Umas with a good speed, enough stamina, decent power, enough other stats in mind, and carry on. Just hope that all the quality of life that we're seeing in JP server will arrive soon in global server. Very, very healthy mindset. Bro just cares about the horse. Horse big, horse good, good horse, good trainer, happy horse. Yes, honestly, very, very nice mindset. Hopefully more people can have this mindset.